it gets a bit worrying when a diet becomes a movement, and I mean that in terms of it's not just people trying to say, hey, eat this, it tastes good, it's good for you. It ends up becoming a blame culture and almost aggression towards people who aren't following the same rituals as other people. For example, I have been watching Freelee the Banana Girl and Durian Rider Harley, who are both very much raw vegans, and they put out a lot of videos. And in the past, it's quite nice seeing like, okay, here's an idea of just eat as much fruit as you want. Don't have a worry about it. You're not going to get diabetes from eating 15 bananas or some crap like that. So I like how they've put across some good messages like that, and generally about they have an idea of it's so good for you, it's good for your health, and it's good for the planet, and it stops animal cruelty and all that kind of stuff. And I'm totally pro that. So I'm thinking that's brilliant. And from their positive information, I've definitely increased my fruit intake, my vegetable intake, and yeah, much lowered my milk intake. I'm really only having almond milk and coconut milk with chocolate stuff in it as well, and generally my meat consumption has definitely dropped. And do I feel better for it? Not really. I'm not thinking I feel so much better. Wow. But what I am starting to worry about is that it's getting a bit weird now. Freelee recently did a video on Furious Pete regarding, he's just come out and just did a video about how he's had testicular cancer. And there's a real kind of bit of a, instead of an agenda of positive and motivational, is now turning into a bit of a blame culture, which I'm seeing. Kind of like, oh, well, yeah, of course you've got testicular cancer, you eat meat. Instead of oh, yeah, that's terrible, you've got a disease. Hey, how about you start maybe trying to incorporate a lot more vegetables and raw food as well, and see if that helps out. There's definitely a kind of a negativity which I'm feeling that's coming through there, and it's getting to the point where, like, they even did one on Robin Williams' suicide, and it gets to the point where you're just kind of going, right, like their phrase is carb the fuck up. So in other words, eat as much sugar and that will fix everything. And it's getting to the point where it's almost taking the piss of, maybe Robin Williams wouldn't have committed suicide if he ate more bananas. Maybe you wouldn't get testicular cancer if you ate more bananas. Somebody put a comment like, oh, fucking hell, is this your answer to everything? Oh, I've got a broken leg, eat more bananas, that will fix you. And it's getting a little bit odd just now. And it's getting to the point where I'm kind of like going, right, I don't really want to be associated with this diet or with the people that are promoting this now. Instead of like kind of going, yeah, look at this video of what Freelee's done, or look at this video that Harley's done, and look at how it's telling you about all the beneficial effects. It's now like going, look at them having a little jib at somebody who's maybe got life-threatening cancer. They had another one about somebody who's got like a terminal brain cancer, and then throwing up all these videos of these people going, oh, well, I had terminal cancer and I cured it by having a raw vegan diet. I'm sure there are cases in life which will probably be well documented of random people randomly being cured of certain cancers. And I'm sure a vegan diet is very healthy for you. I'm not disagreeing with that. But to be kind of going, oh, look, this person has been diagnosed with a terminal disease, only has 6 months to live. Look at all these people saying that, oh, they lived for 8 years afterwards. Oh, it then becomes like you're saying you're an asshole for not becoming a vegan and you deserve to die. And that's where it's getting a bit wrong. And I understand, yeah, great about the making sure that you save the animals and it's good for the planet and all that kind of stuff. But there's another bit here. And this isn't from either of them, this is just something that they're saying. It's saying, people get defensive when that happens. If you want to kill yourself slowly with pollutant foods, then that is your choice. Don't patronize other people. We are simply trying to give you ideas on how to treat your body better, so it's not full of toxins that develop into more serious issues down the road. So again, it's like, you want to kill yourself slowly from eating pollutant foods. That's a blame. That's well, you want to kill yourself. That's your fault. Going on here. And then it also becomes a little bit of a religious point here as well. Like, somebody say, how can people be so rude and narrow-minded to call her a bitch? Pete is sick, and if anybody genuinely cares, they will attempt to help in a positive way, not support his decision to continue being a junk food competitive eater. So that's almost a bit like how some religious people are like, well, I care for you, so therefore I'm going to tell you you're a sinner and you need to sort your sins out, kind of stuff. There's different ways of persuading. There's like persuading people to motivate them to change their behavior. You've got positive motivation. So this is good for you. This is healthy for you. And you've got intrinsic positive motivation. So this is good for your body. External motivation, positive motivation will be, this is good for the planet. And on top of that, it's like, you know, this is good for animals as well. And on top of that, there's also the guilt motivation of going, oh, you are killing animals. Look at these poor little animals that are going. And then there's the blame motivation. Saying, well, it's your fault. I've told you how to change it and you haven't changed it. It's your fault. That's where they're losing me. That's where, instead of motivating me to kind of be going, hey everyone, look at these people's videos, it's now kind of going, these guys are just blaming people with serious illnesses and effectively saying tough shit, you ate a bird. It's almost a case of, if anybody's got any illness, the first question is, oh, do you eat meat? No. Have you ever eaten meat? Well, I don't know. I once did some sleepwalking one week and I could have licked a burger. Oh, well, that's it. You got the toxins in you and, well, you deserve to die. It's an odd one, and I think getting the positive message about vegan and vegetarianism out there is good, but being a dick about it is potentially pushing people away. And I've read quite a few comments of people just kind of saying this is taking the piss. So I think that's one channel I'm going to be unsubscribing from.